Hello everyone. I welcome you to this Max lecture series. Today we are going to see about solution of system of linear equations by using matrix inversion method. This is a video by See Through Max. Solve system of linear equations, the matrix methods. There are few ways to solve a system of linear equations, and here the matrix methods are given. Matrix inversion method, Cramer's rule, and Gauss elimination method. In this video, we are going to see only about matrix inversion method. The other two methods will be followed by other videos. This method can be used only when the coefficient matrix is square matrix and non-singular. Note, if there are three linear equations and two unknowns, then the coefficient matrix is of dimension 3 cross 2. In this case, this method is not applicable. Even though solution exists, directly by matrix inversion method is not possible. But even then, there is another way to solve this one with the same method. Think about that one at the end of this video. If there are three linear equations and three unknowns, then the coefficient matrix is of dimension 3 cross 3. In this case, this method is applicable. I have given in uniform colors for the numbers. Matrix inversion method. There are few steps which we have to follow to find the solution of the given system of linear equations by using this matrix inversion method. The name matrix inversion itself tells that we want to find inverse of a matrix. The first step is write the system of linear equations in matrix form. Before forming the matrix, we want to check whether the given system of linear equations are in standard form. If not, first we have to write that one in standard form. Step 2, find determinant of A. Determinant of A is not equal to 0, then A inverse exists. Definitely, this already we have studied, and hence the solution also exists, where A is the coefficient matrix. Step 3, find A inverse. Step 4, from the equation Ax is equal to B, find x is equal to A inverse B. So this is the rule. So this is nothing but if we multiply A and x, we will get Ax is equal to B. This B is nothing but the constant element vector. If so, then pre-multiply by A inverse on both sides, we will get x is equal to A inverse B. We will solve examples to understand this one. Problem number 1. Solve the system of linear equations 5x plus 3y equal to 275 and 8x plus 5y is equal to 445 by matrix inversion method. Solution. First write the given equations. Now represent the given equations in matrix form, and how it should be done, a video for that one which I have pinned here, and the link is given in the description box. A is the given matrix. Find determinant of A, and here it is 1. So A inverse exists. How to find A inverse? The link is already given. So A inverse is equal to 5 minus 3 minus 8, 5. Since already we know how to find A inverse, I am not going to explain that one here. We have Ax is equal to B. So this implies that x is equal to A inverse B. Therefore, x is equal to 5 minus 3 minus 8, 5. Multiply this one with the B vector. We get the answer 40, 25. That means x value is 40 and y value is 25. That is the solution of the given system of linear equations. One more problem we will solve. Solve the system of linear equations. 1, 2 and 3. 3 equations are given by matrix inversion method. So here 3 equations, 3 unknowns. So the coefficient matrix will be of 3 cross 3 dimension. So first write the given equations, give the names. Now we want to note one thing here. Check whether these equations are in standard form or not. These are not in standard form. See here. Here first x term, then y term, then z term, then equal to sign should come. Then the constant should be on the right hand side. It is not so. So that means this minus 1 we want to take it to the other side. If you look at the second equation, here it is 3x plus z. Problem is not with simply z, but since y is also there, this y should come immediately next to x. So this equation should be 3x plus 2y plus z equal to 7. The third equation is already in standard form. So rearranging the equations in standard form, we get these three equations, 4, 5 and 6. And I have given in red color where I have done the changes from the equations 1 to 3. Now represent the above three equations in matrix form. So first write A is 3 cross 3 matrix. Then X is nothing but 3 variables are there, X, Y, Z. And B is nothing but the constant terms. That means right hand side of the last three equations, 1, 7 and 2. As usual, I have calculated determinant of A, which is minus 4, and this is not equal to 0, so A inverse exists. So I have calculated the A inverse also directly. Now we have AX is equal to B. From this we can find what is X. Capital X is equal to A inverse B. So just multiply this A inverse and this B. We will get the answer directly here. So X is equal to 2, 1, minus 1. More elaborate if I write. So small x is equal to 2, small y is equal to 1, and small z is equal to minus 1. Point to think. Some questions here I will ask. Just try to find the answer. And if you got it, write your answer in the comment box. Where what will happen if the equations are not in standard form? And also you just write in that case what to do. What will happen if the equations are such that y term first and x term next? For example, if we have the equation 2x plus 3y equal to 5, the same equation can be written as 3y plus 2x equal to 5. In this case, what will happen if we apply the same method? Or is it possible to apply or not? 4 equations and 3 variables are there. Solution is there or not? Definitely solution is there because the number of equations are more than the variables. So solution exists. In this case, how will you solve the problem? By using the same matrix inversion method. Find the answer. You can write in the comment box. Thanks for watching. This is a video by See Through Max. Subscribe it and click the bell icon for more updates. See you in the next video. Bye.